Namaste, Soul Tribe family. Welcome back my way on this divinely guided day. Hopefully, you are well and rested, and so are your families too. I love you and the divine loves you. Thank you for all that you do for our space. And to my A1s who are my day ones, I love you for rocking it with me. I would not be here if it were not for you. I love each and every one of you. And I have great gifts coming out, starting out with the members, the ones who have been here for a very long time, supporting me monthly through their contribution, through the joining the channel. So I will be getting those names posted to the community board. Okay. All right. Woo! To my A1s, I love you, babies. Let's hop into this energy, y'all. Loopy been looking at me for a few days here. Okay. I don't know if there's somebody feeling this energy. We're gonna tap into it though. I'm also hearing, oh, there's a lot going on. Okay. You could be going through some sort of, I don't know why I'm picking up on an energy where you're trying to, this feels to me like somebody wants something to change, but I don't know if this is with this relationship. This is this loopy energy I'm getting. Let's hop in. Let's hop in. Let's tap in. Okay. At this time, Divine, I ask that you continue to keep us protected during this read all reads and all the time. I ask that you provide us with clear and concise messages, as well as clarity, guidance, intuition, wisdom, and discernment. Any negativity, any toxicity, any evil being thrown or projected at myself or the Soul Tribe family, I ask that you strike it down and cut it down as we too strike it down and cut it down, clearing, canceling it, and releasing it back to the universe. Also, Divine, I ask that you shield our minds, bodies, souls, and vessels from any spiritual or negative attacks, anything coming towards myself or the Soul Tribe family. I ask that you return to sender with the same intent, right? This is that energy. A lot of clarity and truth here with the Ace of Swords coming out, being clarified with the death, transformation, miraculous endings for or symbolic endings for miraculous new beginnings. And then the moon here. Somebody was living in an illusion when it came to you, or thought you would have been living in one. Okay. But you got a lot of clarity on a situation. You got a lot of clarity when it came to this spiritual warfare out here in these streets and within these corrupt organizations. Somebody is, feeling, I feel like you threw somebody's energy signature off. I cannot make it up. Listen, your clarity is on point, family. Okay. You are clear when it comes to a lot of things, especially your outlooks, your desires, your ideas. You are very clear when it comes to your victories and your triumphs as well. You know that the divine led you to where you needed to be so that you could get away from energies that were trying to cause you endings. Okay, trying to cause some sort of change in your life. You release them. This is how you came into this transformation. You could be a Pisces moon or a Cancerian energy, Pisces moon or Cancer moon. You could even be a Scorpio moon, okay? But whatever these illusions and the confusion and the secrets and things that were hidden from you, I feel like through your magician energy, having all the tools being wands, cups, pentacles, okay, and swords, I feel like you were able to manifest out of pure D, sheer D willpower what it was that you wanted. I feel like you're able to see, I heard, mm, seeing through an hourglass, looking through the hourglass. Okay. Tell me more about this ace of swords. Yeah. Six of Pentacles here. All right. Somebody here has definitely stepped into a lot of their clarity, and they're being supported and given the tools that they need. This is fair. Okay. And someone is very grateful for it. Hmm. Something about you being able to take a break here soon. Okay, with those four of swords. So I feel like, you were given the tools that you needed in order to bring yourself the clarity that you needed to break through some sort of chains. I heard chains on the brain. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Two of Swords, yeah. You were able to break through all these stalemates, all these individuals that were trying to keep you stuck, acting like they were cool and really they were not. They've come to a crossroad, okay? And this is where they need to make the difficult choice because I feel like you already made your choice. You've cut them off. You left bygones, left them in the past. You put something to an end so you could start a new beginning. There's a lot of people in your life that were stalemates. This could be in relationships, jobs, friendships. Yeah. They were too weak for you because this came out in the reverse. I feel like these stalemates were too weak for your energy. They were too weak for you. Yep. Ha! Look, they were too weak for you because you're free. Okay. You're a free spirited in energy as well as you walk by faith, not by sight. So they don't have the courage to do what you do. They were too weak for you. Mm. All those illusions they were putting up. Yeah. It's like you have overcome more than they have overcome because you walked through the lion's den. You walked through fire. You got wands out here. Swords, swords, wands. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Yeah. Look, you were victorious and kept that poker face the entire time. They didn't know which way you were coming from. You read body language too. I kept saying that before. I feel like, you could read the body languages of others. And that is how you determine how you're going to move. This is what made you successful, triumphant, and victorious as well. That poker face you got. That poker face you have. Yeah. That poker face you have, somebody loves it. Somebody loves it. It brings instability. Somebody loves your poker face. I feel like a lot of people don't really understand what it is, but somebody loves your poker face. hmm Because I feel like your poker face is not inviting. Yeah, your poker face does not invite in the devil or any seduction. They love it. Okay. They see that as being victorious. Somebody thought it was a weakness, but no, wasn't nothing weak about it. I don't know if they thought you were fronting or something, but this is what I see. Yeah. It's like you see through everything you're supposed to see. You see through the illusions or anybody trying to cast illusions. You step into your magician energy. You pull every tool out the shed. That's when you walk by faith, not by sight. That's why you'll be able to identify your true love. And somebody here that was trying to present themselves as a true love, which is actually not your true love, they were weak. They were weak. They couldn't stand to your courage. They couldn't stand against your courage or stand up to your courage. So you take a chance where others won't. I feel like somebody coming in trying to play like they were about to be some sort of significant other to you, that was a joke. All they were seeing was toxicity here. Okay. I feel like somebody tried to get in your energy field because they thought they was about to come in and do something. Far from it. Because you don't move with toxicity or seduction. That's causing somebody a nine of swords now. They have to reevaluate their approach to you, family. Okay. Somebody is in severe depression, I feel like, right? They're at a breaking point. Because they keep coming at you negatively. This energy keeps trying to come at you negatively. Mm. Okay. What is the soul tribe family, the collective's overall energy? Well, one, two. What is this? What's the other one? Did another one flip? So you have Knight of Cups, Three of Swords energy. Yeah. See, you ain't going for no broken heart. You ain't going for no heartbreaks, no pain. You're not going for no separation, grief, sorrow, none of that. Okay. This Knight of Cups here, yeah, anybody that's coming in with the charming energy that thinks you're going to fall for something that's going to end up breaking your heart, you're not going for it. Somebody knows that their clock has run out, okay? And now they want to blow a kiss to you, hoping that this is send some sort of unconditional love. It's a narcissist energy here that you refuse to be addicted to. You refuse to be addicted to this energy. You're not going for anybody that's trying to be charming because they're running out of time. It's I just heard their emergency is not your problem. Their emergency isn't your problem. They should have took heed. Their emergency is not your problem. And now they feel like a whole clown out here experiencing the tower. Right, because they had a chance to be a part of your healing heart. They had this opportunity to be a part of your healing heart. Now they're a whole clown out here experiencing the tower because they didn't step into that energy with you of this healing heart. Mm. I feel like somebody wasn't ready to heal when you were healing. They were still, soiling their royal oats, enjoying their time. Okay. Type energy. Tell me more, spirit. Eight of Cups. They feel trapped now. Now they want to cry the victim. Now they want to feel like they're the victim and powerless and feeling trapped. Nah, they ain't the victim. But they feel like it now because the way you left, the way you ghosted them, that Knight of Pentacles, yeah, you did it very in a practical manner, okay? Slow and steady. Slow and steady, you detached from this energy. They didn't even see it coming. Slow and steady, you detached. It was such a subtle detachment that they didn't even realize that's what you were doing. Mhm. Mm. When they finally realized it was too late, they had to hold their temper. Because you started looking forward, looking ahead, looking towards the future, looking towards the growth, the foresight that you saw. Oh, yeah, somebody is pissed because you didn't include them in your future. Mm, damn, you didn't include them in your future? Okay. Wow. And because of that, something about their abundance, they're shook behind it. Three of Cups. They're shook about. I don't know if somebody tried to wrong you, family. This is what it looks like to me. They're shocked. Somebody could have tried to wrong you, could have tried to affect how you make a living for yourself. Okay. I feel like with your positive mindset, you were able to manifest. You got manifest twice. Okay. You were able to manifest this abundant life, this abundance that is currently coming into you. Okay. Through gratitude and blissfulness and blessings and through love and showing love to others. Okay. Somebody is shook right now because this definitely caused a sudden change. Okay. Not just for you, but to them too, for them too. And this is shocking news because they're surprised and now it's all clicking. They're starting to have this epiphany. It's all clicking that you should have been there, hmm, there forever. All that flipped over. It's clicking that you should have been there forever. They would have been celebrating with you now. Okay. You would have been friends, or you could have been in this energy of celebrating now. They're shook here because you changed. You changed the dynamics. You changed the narrative. Ooh, you changed the narrative. Yeah, look, I can't make it up. They see you now as this union, marriage, soul connection, everlasting love and devotion. But you're separated. You're currently separated from this energy. Yeah. And they're bitter and they're sad and they're missing you and they're thinking about you. Now their future is uncertain. Their future is uncertain. Okay. I feel like you cut this off. You cut them off. Yeah. You were like, not today. I can't make it up. You cut them off because you looked at that like, nah, I'm not dealing with you. You're avoiding this conversation and a connection with somebody because you already know how they maneuver and how they operate. Now somebody's looking for stability and security and they want to ground themselves. Hmm. Yeah, after backstabbing you. Ain't that a bitch? Quick disclosure, I do cuss and curse and speak the truth and call out names and got it too. Okay. So now somebody wants to come back in after backstabbing you, wanting a second chance because they realize they dropped the ball. I think not. You ain't worried about their emotions. I can't make it up. You are not worried about their in and out emotions. Okay. That is facts, family. You ain't worried about their in and out emotions at all. You having cups of coffee. Okay. You looking into, you're thinking about meeting new energies. Okay. Talking to new energies, savoring the moments elsewhere, building new friendships. You're building new. You ain't going back. Queen of Wands energy, passionate Queen of Wands. You're too attractive for that. You're too confident for that. And you are self assured because you walk with the Most High, period, point blank. Yeah, you ain't worried about nobody's emotions. Hmm. Ooh, could be a King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Terrifying energy, somebody that had that traditional belief, higher learning. Okay, this could be a practitioner. I am picking up that energy. This is somebody that is a practitioner or sees a practitioner or does, you know, follow practitioners, readers, etc. Okay, let me see. Tell me more about this King of Cups. See, they're wise and they're devoted, but they were devoted to the wrong thing. They were not in their head and heart at the time that you were together. I feel like they were all in their head. Their heart was not in it. Now their heart wants to be in it with you, as we got the double hearts here. Yeah, now their heart wants to be in it with you. Yeah, they missed their opportunity. I cannot make it up to be with an Emperor, Empress energy, divine masculine. Okay. Someone that has control. Now, this could be a King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that's coming up as an Emperor, Aries energy. Okay. This could be a masculine who's, some sort of control freak or has authority. They have abilities to control situations or circumstances. They may want to partner with you now. Tell me more. Yeah. They want to be honest and fair now. Okay. They want to be truthful with you now. Tell me more. Mm, yeah. After going in self reflecting, sitting in solitude, somebody realizes that you're the better choice or you're their choice. They want you to open up to them. Take it how it resonates. Yeah, there's an energy out here. They want you to see that they could have been a change. They have changed. I don't know how you're going to take that, family, but they do want to show you they've changed, they've healed. Okay, somebody, this is them, this is their energy. Could be yours. Okay, flip the roles as you see fit. Okay, flip the roles as you see fit, and do not try to make it your script if the shoe don't fit. Yeah, they did not see you were the sun. That's why there was no love there. They didn't have any clarity. They didn't see that you were the happiness and the joy and the love. They didn't see that. They didn't see that you had unconditional love for this person. So now they're starting to see it. They see that they were also could have been somewhat selfish, okay, when it came to your love, okay? You may be somebody that's very affectionate. Somebody didn't want you sharing your affection with anybody but them. Interesting. Which I mean, as should, but are they reciprocating that? Are they reciprocating that energy? I feel like, you were giving more of yourself than they were giving of themselves. Message for whoever that's resonating with. Okay, family? Okay. Mm. That's why you have out here. Woo! Woo! You got the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Okay. So your creativity brought you into your Ten of Pentacles, your family legacy, dynasty, and inheritance. Somebody out here, I promise you, they wanted you to be the Page of Swords. Okay. They wanted you to be somebody that's chatty and gossiping and telling all your damn business out there. I feel like you moved in silence here. Somebody didn't see that your Ace of Wands was going to create a Ten of Pentacles because you moved in silence. Hmm. Now they're curious. Look, somebody did not see your Ace of Wands was going to create you a Ten of Pentacles. Now they wondering how you did it. They want to know how you did this. Mm. Hmm. They want to know how you did it. Look, they calling you the digital whisperer. Being aligned with the connection. You embracing each other digitally, but the longing for touch remains. Yep. It's an erratic, tumultuous connection that is damaging and poisonous to others. Damn. They want to know how you're coming up as the digital whisperer. I didn't even I didn't even know that card was over there. I just looked over like, what? Digital Whisperer. Look, you covered up as the Digital Whisperer. Oh my goodness. Yeah, folks is having malfunctions all over the place now. They're afraid. They're afraid to take responsibility for their renovations and for what they've done, really. Okay, they're afraid to take responsibility and accountability. Okay. They prefer to ignore things. Hmm. They were trying to put things off as being accidents or things that they didn't know they were doing, okay? Trying to make it seem like no, this was your narrative, this whatever this inevitable struggle with constant anxiety. This is what they wanted you to go through. Now they're backfired sitting up there looking at it, trying to read the book. Because you pushed that button. Hmm. There was an ultimatum that was sent out to the universe, okay? And I feel like you withheld your end of the bargain and the contract. You are now coming out as the star. You bring back hope and healing and positivity to all. You could be an inspiration for many. Something about you and your faith towards the Most High. The Most High will take care of you. Period. I'm telling you, somebody seeing you just straight manifested your whole soulmate out here. And y'all are some straight up unconditional lovers. Look at this. You're the digital whisper. You came out the star. You bring back inspiration and hope for many. And this is your soulmate. This is a soul connection partnership. This is a soul contract and a life partner. And y'all are lovers. Damn. You and your lover are known as digital whisperers. Interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, this is you may even be getting an unexpected surprise, and people are trying to shred at this very moment all the evidence, okay, of them stalking you, okay, of all these illegal contracts they had you in, how they were abusing you. Yeah, you're getting ready to get an unexpected surprise, a surprise that connects souls, okay? Somebody that's going to resonate with you, and this is going to be a lasting meaning resonation resonance. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody could be surprised, okay? Because like I said, they're trying to uh shred all of the waves that they created in your life. They're trying to get rid of the evidence. Hmm. Yep. I feel like you too had shred a lot of things out of your life. Yep. I feel like you also saved the life of your soulmate, and that's why they're not rejecting you here. Hmm. And I feel like somebody did lose access to their books of knowledge when they put you in some form of danger. This could have been a danger, mentally, emotional danger. Okay. Stability, danger. Yeah. You're coming out as someone who embraced your gifts, and that's what it is. Hmm. Yeah. Somebody over here. eh, They did not know about them digital whispers. Okay. Whatever that, however you take, you are the digital whisperer, not the horse whisperer, not the dog whisperer. You are the digital whisperer. Okay. Look, and somebody is seeing this as someone to be held in high honor. Okay. This is an accomplishment. You've gained your honor here. While others could have been misleading people, you were guiding them down the right path. Hmm. You're the digital whisperer. That's interesting. Hmm. Yeah. I feel like you kept while people were pointing their fingers at you, you were not losing any rest because you knew you were on your divinely guided path. The more they came after you pointing fingers, the more you just went on about your business. You was just stepping over them like they was nothing. Hmm. Mm-mm. You wasn't missing a beat. And these people were too busy pointing the fingers. I'm also getting, they started pointing the fingers at each other. They were trying to stop you, and you just came. It's like that energy of roll over, or get roll with me, or get rolled over type energy. Mm-hmm. Woo! Yeah, because you're flexible. Now somebody's out here seeking help. I feel like you're flexible. You could do anything. You could do anything that your mind is set to do. And these people were trying to block that or stop that for you, trying to, put some sort of block on you, mad, trying to attack you, trying to get people to come up against you and attack you. Everybody they're getting to come up against you and attack you or have ever sent towards you to do this, things are backfiring. They are now all in Five of Swords when I look over here. Yes, these people have even turned on each other, causing each other conflicts, bullying each other. Okay. Yeah, their stress has turned into some bad news. Mm-hmm. An unexpected event. Mm-hmm. Because they should not have played with you. That was a gamble. That was a gamble. Okay, family. So I feel like that's the where I'm gonna leave that energy. Yeah, because they put themselves in Five of Pentacles. Now they're gonna go through the lack. And this is coming in fast too. Okay. And I feel like everybody that tried to speak bad on your name, that is now turning around. Exactly. That conflict they sent your way, those negative egos they sent your way, is now being backfired. It's being sent back to them. Hmm. And they don't really know how to handle it, family. They don't know how to handle it because it's bad news. They don't know how to handle it. Yeah. They're feeling like, wow, damn, they feeling like they weak. Sissy puss out here. Wow. Because they was trying to, put on a social mask. And you pulled their trump card. Now they're trying to mimic your success. Lord have mercy. They will be all right, though, family. They're going to be all right. Let's wrap this energy up. Yeah, look at them now. They're the chaser. They should have been trying to hold on to that teddy bear. Hmm. They should have been committed to their work and their efforts versus trying to be committed to you and destroying you. Hmm. Any other messages, Spirit? Yeah. Many people will be left lonely like they wanted you, but you were never alone. You always have the Most High, the divine creator of all living things, your angels, ancestors, and your spirit guides. Now they have their bloody hands out and they have been rejected. That Seven of Cups, yeah, rejected. No more. Okay. All right, family. Let's close this out. Thank you so much, Divine. Yeah. Well, listen, you the leader. I feel like you the leader of this pack. You the leader of this whole energy shift, new world order, change. You and this digital whisperer out here. Okay. hmm You are the new. Yeah. You're the new because you made the healthy choices. All right, family? All right. Divine, we love you. Thank you so much. Please keep in our lives love, harmony, tranquility, prosperity, peace, protection, and respect, and good health and good wealth, and all the time. Ashe, and thank you. And until next time, you know what I love to say. Namaste.